Okay. Somebody could have not wanted a custody battle. They just want to be happy, but that's not really how it works. It's like you can't just interchange roles or people. How could you just be happy if you just avoid? You know what I mean? So, let's see, y'all. I don't know. Something's like kind of weird, but July could be significant. December, life had 3 or 7. The area code 712721 or 217271 could be significant. Let's see. Yeah, now this person's being known to have a very distorted perception of unity. They need divine grace bad because this person truly doesn't care or have any compassion. Yeah. They might even be surprised that you're not in pain. I don't know why I'm getting that. Ew. Ew, y'all. So that tells me that they probably, they probably did something to make it hard for you. You know? Let's find out more. Alright. Holy spirits, holy angels, archangels, ancestors of the Most High, calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom. Ooh. Your guiding light, your strength. Ooh. Your clarity with intention towards my collective's blessed north nodes. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my current collective. Clear, concise, and precise. I will interpret these messages from the heart, from the soul. Any negative energy interference, please return to the sender. And on behalf of the collective, myself, we love you, we thank you, we trust you, spirit. Okay, this is the new deck I'm using, y'all. Wow, really? Horha? Am I pronouncing it right? What's up, Jazzy? What's up, Keith? What's up? What's up? What's up, Fath? I'm gonna call you Fath. Okay. Alright, guys, so somebody said something that was completely unfair. Or because of an injustice, you're in your Queen of Swords element here. Something could have even been illegal. Okay, Libra energy. What's the problem or the challenge here? Judgment. Ooh, yeah. Something could even be legal. Somebody's under judgment. And a King of Swords, which is the counterpart to the Queen of Swords, is in a tower currently. Whoa. Okay. So people are talking about this injustice. Deep down, somebody wants to tell you how they feel. They know that you're innocent. It was just that somebody here was hedonistic, non-committal, overly indulgent, and emotionally abusive. That's what happened here. There's somebody here that's never satisfied. They're insatiable. 9 of Cups in reverse is somebody who's really unhappy inside and hollow. It's like it's never enough. In the past. What's up, y'all? Yeah, that's him. In the past, okay, you were like working really hard on something and waiting for your ships to come in. You were really invested in something. That's why, like, this non-committal, immoral energy didn't make sense at all. And they can't defend themselves. They were a coward. Or they were, like, excessively in their pride. Very, very toxic energy. Yeah, they, like, overreacted to things. They, like, burdened things. They, like, made things way... Like, this is somebody who would escalate. This is somebody who did something excessively. It was redundant almost at a certain point. Like, this is somebody that would constantly cause strain. And your biggest strength here is your intuition here. Okay? High Priestess energy, Pisces and Scorpio and Libra out here. In the near future... Oh, a 10 of Cups. Something was so unfair because there was literally a dream wish fulfillment here. Somebody offered like the creme de la creme, eternal love, soulmate energy, happy home, happy family. But somebody didn't want something illuminated about like their social group. Okay. Yeah, they were a man-child. It's kind of feeling like that, y'all. Yeah, you were a sweetheart, but they didn't want you to be seen that way. And it's like you still didn't get your wish, even though you were an innocent sweetheart, even though you were empathic and you were invested. And it's like something was unjust, which means that they probably made it seem like you were building towards that. Yeah. In the environment, King of Swords. King of Swords. Knight of Swords, sorry. So there's a person here coming in with some communication. They're trusting their better judgment. They're answering your call. This could be an ex-lover that rebelled. Okay, what do they want to discuss? That they're taking control over their life back. They want to discuss... thank you so much for the gift, love. They want to discuss where you're going, your forward movement, and why they weren't strong enough to go with you, or why the strength in reverse, basically. Leo energy? Yeah, they want to talk to you. In the environment currently, this is what they want to do. They want to go. They want... Okay. This could be like a twin flame connection or something. Okay, hopes and or... Hope... The hope is that you'll still be loyal to them, or that you'll still want... Hold on. Give me... What's this Nine of Cups in reverse? So this is somebody who's still hiding the fact that they're unhappy. They're unhappy. Okay, give me something on the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Moon. Or a Pisces is unhappy. Let's see. Yeah, somebody from their past is really unhappy about the idea of somebody investing and committing to you long term. Yes, somebody's very unhappy about that. A Pisces from their past who has shadow work to do. You might know this if you're a High Priestess. Okay, what's the possible outcome here? Doesn't have to be a Pisces, y'all, but it's giving Scorpio Pisces energy here. As well as Taurus, Gemini, but strong Pisces Scorpio energy here. You already know that you already knew in the outcome that this relationship wasn't going to work out with them. That this person needed to self-actualize. They needed to learn a lesson here, and it had nothing to do with you. About this immoral energy, this non-committal energy. So if this person was married, they're getting divorced in the outcome because they're not happy and they want to break away from this toxicity. This person overreacts and causes discord, this other lover here. And they're finally standing up for themselves. Yeah. They're making a decision. Because it's like this person feels like staying is ruining their life. They don't grow. They don't move forward. There's stagnancy here. And yeah, and this person just like, they're very financially codependent. They steal, if anything. They don't really have anything that's theirs of value in their hand. What's up, Joe? And it's like, yeah, they just want to be done with this now. Because they're never going to... They're embarrassed, actually, about this. They feel like they fell from grace. They feel like they really lost themselves. Why did they do this? Because they were in their or because they were being bullied by a water sign, or they were juggling, or they were being manipulated. This could be an attractive masculine that's that was like in their ego and angry. I don't know. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Who wanted to liberate themselves from some kind of horrible headspace that this other feminine was putting them in. So they just set down this burden and just like left you to yeah, they left you to pull this freaking carriage yourself. I mean, this took so much energy for you to, like, endure here. I feel like they were, like, in denial. Yeah, they have a new perspective, though, and now they want to go forward. This means, rekindling something with you means some kind of financial loss or something, or maybe even a divorce here. But it's like, from what they're learning, their whole life has comprised of like bad karma, and like they feel like they ruined their life with this group of friends or this third party here. They're seeing that. They were naive. I don't know. Like, they were really highly influenced by these people. Yeah. For some of you, it might be too late. But either way, they should liberate themselves, period, from these people. Regardless of you. Because they're all distorted. They're coming out distorted. Okay, I'm getting Pisces. I'm getting distorted fire sign masculine, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Leo. Distorted earth sign feminine. Gemini. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer. Leo. Taurus. Again, Pisces. Pisces again. Scorpio again. So that's what I'm getting, guys. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening here. I don't like, okay, so I guess they're gonna communicate with you soon, it looks like, or they're gonna try, or that's what it seems like. So in the environment they're going and they're standing up for themselves. Okay, can you give me more on that? Thank you guys so much for all your taps. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. If not, welcome back. Yeah, they're going, y'all, again. They're not attracted to this person. It's like they feel like they need to heal from this. They should have healed a long time ago. They just were too timid to fight for themselves, but now they're listening to their better judgment. A King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody that you are in separation with here. They want a new beginning. But this person overreacts to things. This is like a fallen angel energy. What is this person's intentions for you to be an emperor? They realize they can't win at all costs. Okay, but what are you going to do about all the stuff that you did to the collective? They feel like they're going to miss out on this opportunity. But they need to get, it's like, you woke them up by liberating yourself from this headspace. It's like, they're seeing now that they're the failure, not you. They're the embarrassment, not you. Yeah, and then they have to let go of the fact that you're the one who sat down a burden. That they were the issue. That they didn't offer you true love in this investment here. That you were waiting on true love, but they never really gave you a real cup of it. That's what they're having to contend with themselves over here. But for some reason, that brings them more joy than whatever this is. Yeah. Because here, they're just a player with a whole bunch of third parties and this overindulgent friend group that likes to, like, you know, do drugs, drink, or whatever, or party. A lot of smecks without love. It's like there's no love here in this situation. Yeah, they're heartbroken. It makes them reckless. It's like they're realizing that, like, it's such a contrast. They were the most stable. Not to say they were stable, but they were the most stable And they weren't appreciative in the moment for some reason, because, you know, they were used to getting whatever they wanted. They didn't think that they probably would ever lose you because you were a sweetheart, but you're in your Queen of Swords now. And that matches their frequency a bit more. And that really does put things into perspective. And they're realizing, well, when I was with the collective, my life wasn't like so chaotic and scattered. Yeah, sure, I'm able to do whatever I want, but like, I don't have any stability here. It's like, there's no love here. It's all like fake and superficial. It's all just like overindulgence, exploitation, harmful behaviors, addictive patterns. And, you know, I want to step up. I wanted to learn how to be a leader. Okay, how does this person see you? Interesting reading, y'all. This has been coming out the last like 2 days. But this is even more direct with it. Thank you so much for the Harveys, y'all. Welcome to the fan club if you're new. And for those of you that have been here a while, I really appreciate you guys. If you're new or old in the fan club, y'all. Okay, we call it the Soul Tribe over here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they're getting motivated. They feel like you're busy. They feel like you're a busy person that doesn't experience enough joy in your life because of how busy you are. Yeah, because you have to do everything yourself. And that's a tower to them. They realize that that's a tower, that they like ruined their life when they should have went with you on this chariot. They're like, I left you to carry the damn chariot. Look, this is what I'm seeing. There's supposed to be 2 horses here, okay? There's supposed to be 2 horses in front of a chariot. There's no horses, there's just you, okay? And it's like, you're pulling all of it yourself, and you really did do that. You really pulled the whole fucking burden, the weight, the emotional burden, the connection, like the emotional part of the connection, and somehow like managed to transcend obstacles in your own life. Like, this person's really passionate about like marrying you, possibly. But they just know that there is like a psycho here, Queen of Cups in reverse, who's obsessed and extremely controlling in the background here. This is the problem here. And it could be over like a house or like a marriage. Yeah, they bully this person. Okay. This could be like a disordered water sign or air or Capricorn. Like, what are the cusps for air? Pisces, Aquarius is one of them. Could be significant for someone because it's coming. It's like the Water Queen and the reverse coming out next to the Four of Swords, which is air. That could be significant. I'm also getting Sagittarius, Leo here, and Cancer and Capricorn. Okay, so this person is like kind of like nuts. Okay, they don't take no for an answer. Okay, that's kind of scary. Like, yeah, they want to leave though. But this person keeps like them stuck, like my way or the highway. I don't know what they have on this person. This sounds like emotional blackmail or coercion. This sounds like blackmail. Yeah, they're so sad. They want to go. What? This person must have them in like some kind of a contract or something. Okay, they could be married to this person. I don't know. They want to heal, but they're constantly bullied. It's making them feel like they have to do something impulsive. Yes, reckless. That's not the way. The way is to stand up to them and say, I know that I've given you my power for a very long time, but it ends today. It doesn't matter what you do to me. There's the justice system for that. I don't care what you threaten. I don't care what you have on me. I have just as much, if not more, back. We can play that game if you want. Either way, I'm leaving. And that exactly, justice pops out as I say that. Somebody needs to become financially independent and take care of themselves on their own. That's what's fair, Spirit says. Yeah. They need to work their way up. Like earnest. They need to earn it. It's like this person must have some kind of like, this must be like a bank thing. Like where they make money dealing with this person, but it's not worth it. You're going to sell your soul for some racks? I don't think so, bro. I'll make those racks somehow myself. I'd rather work and be free than mislabel it as freedom. So I could go be reckless and be a player with no purpose to not be free with this toxic devil energy. Yes, it's crazy. That's the truth. Follow your heart, Spirit saying that's the truth. Learn new things. Stop committing in this. This is never going to bear any fruit for you. That's what Spirit's saying to whoever this masculine is. It's like there's somebody that loves you from the past. There's unconditional love here, and you have memories from childhood. You weren't supposed to grow up into this, is what Spirit's saying. This wasn't the plan, okay? This isn't what God had, exactly. This is a painful ending, but you waited forever before this tower was always going to come. You just refused to let it, and now this is like a God's tower, y'all. This is like divine intervention, God's tower here. This is a real rough one here with the tower and the Ten of Swords. This person, what does this other feminine, this Queen of Cups, feel towards the collective? They're coming out as the devil, highly manipulative, master manipulator, puppeteer energy, marionette energy. This is somebody who purposely keeps people in their shadow. They're a demon, okay? Whoever this is. They view you as very passionate, brave, somebody that moves forward fast, maybe even has a sense of humor, follows your passions and desires like a real brave person and moves fast. They misjudged you. It's because of what they're seeing online. This person wanted to win at all costs, but you closed this cycle. They didn't expect that. Yeah, they tried to bind you here. They tried to do something real. Devil came out again, and it's no joke, y'all, when it's in the upright. Like, there's some real toxic, wicked ass shit going on here. Okay. Hey, what's up, Carolyn? What's up, guys? Welcome. Okay, guys. So that completes the first energy check.